What's Geechee, y'all? Shalom to my brothers and sisters. This is gonna be part two. Look to keep this a lot shorter. I apologize for like the 40-minute duration on the last one. But peep this. What I'm gonna be showing is some clips from the Astronauts Gone Wild movie documentary. Not exactly sure what it is. I think I've watched it in entirety. I've watched a lot of things, so I'm not going to sit here and say I have or haven't. But I know I've watched a great deal of the content brought to us by this individual right here on the left, and I'm not sure of his name either. However, what we're going to be looking at is him approaching astronauts that have allegedly gone to the moon, and what he's going to request of them is to swear on the Holy Scriptures, the Holy Bible, that they walked on the moon. And because this book has so much truth and condemns the deceivers, condemns the people that do the cruel acts and crimes against humanity, because this book condemns them, and these astronauts are somehow some way, shape, or form affiliated with satanic or most high sects, groups, religions, whatever you may call them. Because they are part of that, they will not do such. Because they can't. I don't, it's matters of men. You know what I'm saying? Actually, it's not even matters of men. It's matters beyond men. That's one thing we got to realize. You got to stop dealing with matters of men. You feel me? I'm only dealing with the truth and the Most High, and the Most High offers me truth. I've been on a 7-year truth journey. You neither here nor there. That's what.
Why don't you just put the end to the record in the argument and put your hand on the Bible, swear to God you walked on the moon?
Mr. Several, knowing you, that's probably a fake Bible.
Well, you're talking to the wrong guy. Why don't you talk to the administrator in NASA?
The first one was Neil Armstrong, if you didn't read. Now this is Buzz Aldrin. He's also very popular. Neil Armstrong didn't do very many interviews after the initial post-press conference moon landing. And that's because in that press conference, you could see the guilt on that motherfucker's face, that he doesn't like lying. He doesn't like to sit here and deceive the entire world about some bullshit, because he knows the truth. Look up what these motherfuckers look like prior to leaving to the moon, and then watch that post-press conference, and look how fucking sad these niggas look. You feel me? Like, come on. They didn't look like they just won the Super Bowl or NBA championship. You feel me? Like, I'm quoting memes here for anybody in the truth community, but it's besides the point. Look how mad they get.
We're passengers.
Just look how they react.
Guys going on a flight. Of course, I don't hit people, but you're going to be on
Intelligent
the
people,
deck.
right? Man, it was more because just elephant rape, bro. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. He just elephant raped him. He's that mad, bro. He's gonna conduct a physical act of violence and rage against somebody. You like, if you think about yourself, you don't usually do that unless you know you're wrong. Unless you know you're dead wrong. That's, you know what I mean? Unless we're dealing with like your mother and things like that. But that's a whole different aspect. We're talking about accusations. We're talking about the truth here. You know what I mean? We're not talking about your blood relation with somebody or some shit. Elephant. Come on, seriously?
Well, I hate your stuff and get the fuck out. If you quote me and say it's bullshit.
I mean, the shadows in her uncle. I don't give a damn about all that shit.
You're the one who said you walked on the moon when you didn't. Calling the kettle black.
Buzz,
you
catch
my way from me.
Nice,
You're a coward
right,
and a liar and a thief.
Smooth. Shoot. I'm that mad, bro. Don't say I'm a liar. Schmack, yes. He's a liar. He's that mad, bro. If you really walked on the moon, why would you assault someone, man? For calling you out on your bullshit. If you really walked on the moon, why are you gonna assault somebody, bro? Granted, I'm sure there wasn't no like repercussions legally, none of that shit. I'm sure you could see the whole was this Buzz Aldrin posing like that on some magazine and shit. Like, man, this shit they do it in plain sight for y'all. You're under spells. Understand that.
You want me to knock you in the head?
Well, I want you to swear to God on the Bible that you walked on the moon. If you walked on the moon, we're given the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the hell knocked out of you and leave me alone.
Everyone. He's going to run away
through their teeth, carrying on a hoax that is so outrageous that they're beyond human. They couldn't cover it up. They were just too human.
Do they look like they
see
just
on Neil
landed on the
Armstrong
moon?
particularly.
Looking
He
down,
doesn't want to
the
lie.
whole fucking
This
time.
guy just doesn't want to lie.
No.
He's looking down. He just doesn't want to say anything. This is why he didn't give any interviews for the rest of his life.
Look at that. Please do look at that, folks. YouTube video of the first Apollo crew to come back. Press conference. It's really embarrassing. I mean, it's just embarrassing.
Should be don't sit here and ridicule the truth. Go and research what we're saying here. You know what I'm saying? Here's another one. This one has a lot of like fucking. No, I ain't even gonna address that. This is one of the very first spacewalks here in America.
Okay, I'm separating from the spacecraft.
Now I'm gonna chime in real quick. These motherfuckers are not and have never been able to turn their heads. Yet this astronaut does. Does it even look real?
Okay, my feet are out.
Be the judge, man.
I think I'm dragging a little bit, so I don't want to fire the gun yet.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay, now,
It's great gullible. It's like stop motion photography.
Okay, I put a little roll in, took it right out.
Oh, here comes the head turn. Here comes the head turn.
Am I in your view, Jimbo?
Ah!
Don't
Never.
sweat, I'll come over to
Their
you.
suits are not made for them to turn their heads, guys. You know what I mean? Come on. Oh, you want to see what they're doing with your tax dollars? The NASA logos on the stickers. Apparently. $18 million a year, y'all. That's what you're doing with your money. With your money. Why you busy rocking and buying all your fucking gold and Jordans and shit. Yup. All this weightlessness can be done with wires. I got a video to show you that shit too. See it? Let's watch that shit. First, let's see where else tax dollars go. What great experiments they're doing in fucking
I'm Todd Pettit. I'm a NASA astronaut.
Actor.
And I'm on the International Space Station.
I'm on a lying ass station. I do dumb shit and lie about everything.
Regenerative life support thinking it is. And
nonetheless,
and of course, I've got
my story.
An angry bird had.
They fucking filmed this whole segment, fam. Not to mention, I'm not gonna go heavily into this shit, but like these eggs and a lot of the things that they interact with in zero gravity, it's VR technology, fam. It's the same shit, them little goggles they're trying to put over your ass to keep you distracted. Blinders as if you're a fucking horse. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be in order and in accordance with their fucking agenda. But neither here nor there. A lot of this shit, I don't know if the balloon's real, but I know the eggs definitely look fake as shit.
Stole the eggs. And don't ask me how I got the eggs on Space Station.
And It's just like he's in there making generic ass jokes. Don't ask me how I got the eggs on the space station because I shoved them up my butt. Like, fucking seriously, fam. Like, again, every ounce, gram of weight that gets sent has to be accounted for and cost taxpayer dollars. They actually have a dollar amount if you fucking Google it. Not gonna do it here because I'm doing way too much for y'all, honestly. But it's come to a head, and somebody gotta fucking be the voice of truth here. You know what I mean? And somebody gotta fucking bring some order and shit. And I'm on the younger spectrum, man. All you other folks speaking the truth are just old, fam. No offense to you. I've learned a great deal from all of you, for the most part. But I appeal to the younger people. So that's why I'm here. You feel me? And I'm not afraid to look crazy, stupid, however you want to call it, because you call it what you want. I'm seeking the truth here. You heard me? And I found nothing but the truth. And it's made me nothing but a better person. And everybody in my life attests for that. Anybody that knows me personally can attest for that. This ain't a facade. This ain't no like internet image that I'm putting up. You feel me? I done did this for my children. This all boils down to my children. And if you're a parent out there and if you can fucking say that you will do any and everything for your child, then you feel me? Fuck with my channel. Because I will put you on some shit that will change your entire fucking life. And it will be very, very, very difficult in the early goings. I guarantee you that. Because it's not easy to put everything aside. It's not easy to sit here and get rid of what you've been told was true your entire life. It's not easy. I've been doing it for 7 years, and I've lost a lot of things, a lot of people, and that's neither here nor there. But it's the cost of seeking the truth. You know what I mean? And if you rather just be docile, work your mundane job as a slave to this system, to this beast, that's on you. But, you know what I mean? Don't sit here or watch my videos and don't comment bullshit either, man. Come on. Use some critical thinking. You can refute all you want. I'm not going to entertain certain people just based off of how they come. You know what I'm saying? You should always come correct if you want to approach me. That's just how I see it. Because I'm coming correct. Now, and if I'm coming in correct, and I'll be the first motherfucker to acknowledge it. For the most part. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have my downfalls. But nobody's fucking perfect. Come on. Fuck this Angry Birds shit. That's all it is. He was just on some fucking with Angry Birds in space. Allegedly. This is what, you want to know why they train in pools? I know this was on my last video. This is why they train in pools. Because when they training in a fucking vacuum chamber, this is what happens to niggas.
Over the hits. There really wasn't any feeling. It was just happening so fast, trying to get the chamber back to a safe pressure and Jim to a safe pressure. He was inside the suit.
As I stumbled backwards, I could feel the saliva on my tongue starting to bubble.
Oh, yeah, you peeped that. He said, I could feel the saliva on my tongue starting to bubble. Because you go ahead and peep on the YouTube, which people love to discredit as a legitimate source of information. Alright, I would not be sitting here creating this video. You wouldn't be watching this shit if it wasn't for YouTube. I figure everything out. Not everything. But I've learned a great deal from YouTube. Whether it comes things that I can innately and directly apply to my physical life and my physical interests, personal interests, whatever it may be, career, to just fucking anything. The internet is a great source. YouTube primarily, because there's a lot of people out there that have great information and great insight on things. But there's also a lot of deceivers. There's a lot of people that just want the money, and those are the people that are most publicized. And when your motive is money, you're down a wicked path. You know what I'm saying? Life is not. Money don't buy you happiness. I don't say that for no reason. But, okay. I went completely off track here. Now, on YouTube, there's many videos of individuals doing vacuum pressurized container experiments and what happens. And water boils at room temperature in a vacuum. You feel me? So that's why he's talking about saliva. I can feel it boiling on my tongue. And that's why these niggas is training in pools, because if space really existed, they don't have the technology to sustain human life up there, fam. Period. Point blank, period. Look at the thermosphere. Look at the temperature ranges. Is humans going to survive in that? You know what I mean? What do they use? Adamantium for their damn fucking
just before I went unconscious. And that's kind of the last thing I remember.
Essentially, he had no pressure on the outside of his body.
You heard?
That's a very unusual case to get, and there's very little in the medical literature as to what happens when you have that.
Cultural about Black Panther. That's another thing. Like, that ain't your fucking culture, fam. Get back to your culture. Your fucking culture's here. You know what I mean? Otherwise, what do you have? Lil Uzi, Lil Wayne, slavery. You know what I mean? That's what the so-called white man tells you your history is, fam. You don't understand. You know what I mean? And there's also a big void between Africans and so-called blacks, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? It's the Most High speaks the truth in here. He tells you who you are. And if you read the scriptures and understand, with understanding of the deception of the deceivers of this world, then you will ultimately see the truth. You know what I'm saying? Or you will find out where you fall into the scriptures and in accordance with the covenants and promises made to the Israelites, or because that's the only one he made promises with, facts, period. But nonetheless, you will see where you find in, and like, you know what I mean? It's up to you if you want to be a good person or not. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit here and tell you what your salvation is or what it isn't. You know what I mean? What your future is going to hold, what the afterlife is, what the Most High has in store for you exactly. You know what I'm saying? I can read the scriptures and interpret what I choose. You know what I mean? But that sounds incorrect. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm also not picking and choosing for what identifies with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm reading it for what it is, for what it offers, and that's truth and solitude. You know what I'm saying? A guideline to righteousness, right and wrong. That's all I'm learning. It's right and wrong. You feel me? But I just happen to be on the closer side to the Most High than I thought. I always knew there was a creator. I just didn't know, you know what I mean? It was really in this book. I avoided the Holy Bible for a very, very long time.
Conjecture, you know, that your fluids will boil.
Within 25 seconds, a co-worker sitting in a partially pressurized antechamber and wearing an oxygen mask was able to dash in. At the normal rate of repressurization, it would have taken 30 minutes in just...
It would really hurt your ears if you did that.
Basically, they don't train in vacuum chambers because it's dangerous. Because humans will not survive in a vacuum. Because space, as they tell you it is, does not fucking exist. I got like a part 3, 4, 5, 12, 19. It don't matter. I got a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you've been watching this shit, you see, look at all these tabs. These are folders containing multiple files. I got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of truth I want to address. And this isn't even the fucking half of it. I'll tell you that much. This really is not. Do your fucking research, please. You know what I mean? And if you're a parent, for the likes of your children, do your research, please. And stop conducting yourself in wicked ways. Stop holding grudges. Stop being cruel to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not entirely sure if karma is spoken about in the scriptures. I haven't gotten that far. I am a beginner. You know what I'm saying? I've just tapped into the scrolls and been able to understand them for what they are, opposed to what the Christian, Catholic, all these other religious sects and man-made constructs. I don't deal with religion. I deal with the words of the Most High. You can call them men, but I call them prophets. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that I'm from the Most High. And if you feel that same way, then, you know what I'm saying? Tap into the scrolls. Figure out who you are. And understand that the Most High judges nations and also judges individuals. You feel me? For some individuals in specific nations, it's hell. It's bad. It's all bad. It's B-A-D. You know what I mean? For the so-called white man, things are bad. Your forefathers have set you up for failure. You know what I mean? But I'm just, like I said, pro-truth channel. You don't have to like me. You don't have to care about me. You don't have to watch my fucking videos if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? If you do, you're drawn to the spirit. You feel me? You're drawn to what is right. You know what I mean? And that's why you're here. And that's why you want to refute the truth. Because it's your nature. And that's how the Most High made certain individuals. And once you read the scriptures, you learn that. You know what I mean? But I'm still learning. I don't know everything. I never will learn everything. I will never know everything. I don't claim to. But I've done way more research than the average Joe. And I don't appreciate my intelligence being insulted. I don't appreciate my intents being misled, or not misled, but misunderstood. You feel me? That's what I don't appreciate. I'm just trying to live righteously and trying to have a well relationship and bring my children up well, way better than I have. You know what I'm saying? That's all it comes down to. Part 3 coming real soon.